Ugh, shit. What's going on, guys? This place is still a mess from the head build. I'm a little bit tired as well, as I'm on night shift and I just woke up. Today we're going to be installing, or having a go at before I go to work again, installing a Walbro 460 fuel pump here. One of my mates already had it. He thought his fuel pump was a problem, bought another one. It wasn't the problem, so he still had this one, which was still pretty much new. So it's still good, basically. Just needed a filter, which I have as well. A brand new filter. We'll get to like taking the back seat out, trying to have a go at it, because I know you got to modify the bottom of it where it clips on and stuff like that. But just try and get that knocked out, and if we can do that, then the tune day is coming in real quick. So let's have a crack. I'll get the back seat out. It's like a couple of clips at the back, and you pull the back seat out, and then I'll take his back there. So I found it. It's on the, well, this one's, I don't know, Jap import or right hand drive, and it's on the left side. So in this case it's the passenger side. I can get to getting that off in a minute, but before you take off these lines, it's a good tip to crack the fuel cap to let out the pressure. It's not just absolutely spilling out when we open it. So yeah, we'll get to taking all these plugs off, which are just squeezy clips. Yeah, squeezy clips there, some clips on the power and stuff like that, and some hose clamps basically, and these clips. And then we'll undo all these, I think they're 8 mils, 8 mil nuts, and slide out this whole contraption. Alright, so there we have it. The capsules, like take our container, whatever it is taken out now. Nice. What we're gonna do is take see that little grey plug, take that connector out, cut this black end off, and crimp you can solder as well, but crimping's fine. Crimp the blacks obviously with the negative, and the blue with the positive, and then we can start to chuck these little nibs back on the top of the new pump and stuff like that. But then what we're gonna have to do, because the Walbro 460 is bigger down the bottom, obviously it's not going to fit all the way. So what you got to do is take off this bottom casing, take off from this bottom tooth line all the way down, so just underneath that tooth, and then it should be able to get on there easy as. So yeah, we'll get to taking this connector out, crimping the legs under here, which is what they previously did. Yeah, start cutting this back. I'm going to use a hacksaw as my grinders at work. If I've got to use a grinder, then I'll be bringing it home tonight, so I can use it tomorrow, if anything, to grind this. But it should be soft plastic, and I should just be able to cut it with the with a hacksaw at least. I'll show you what I've got, what I've done so far. So I just taped up all the openings on the, I've taken the ones off the bottom now, but pretty much, yeah, you can see I took off that edge right underneath that clip, and then just cut straight like that all the way down. And then that's it, cleaned it all up with a file on that, blew it out with an air compressor so there's no shavings or anything in it at all. I just test fit the pump, fits in perfect, the clips go on, but you'll probably throw a cable tie around it just to be sure. It should be pretty good to go. So what we're going to do, I've just cut the old leads off this, stripped it back a little bit, and then we'll get this lead, like we said before, and chop off this side, the black end of the plug, and put these two blacks with that black crimped and the blue with the red crimped. Put this grey back into the pump, put the pump in, put all the stuff back together, and then we should just be putting it back into the car. There's nothing really special to it, and then you're just checking for leaks, I guess, just at the top with your hoses, making sure you put them in properly. But other than that, it's a pretty simple install. And then yeah, I just need to chase up, now that this is done, I'll do the boost solenoid as well straight after this. That shouldn't take long as well at all. Just 2 wires soldered, screw it to the frame, and plumb the hoses, the vacuum lines for it. We'll get to crimping all these together, and I'll show you the finished product of how it is. This black rubber nib as well that goes onto the pump. That you shouldn't be able to see that. It should be recessed all the way into where it gets plumbed into that casing. So that's how you know it's all the way in as far as it can go. So yeah, I'm gonna get to making this pump back together, and then we'll head on to the boost solenoid, and then that should be everything installed, and I just got to go get jerry cans for E85, and then tune day will be there. So I'll set these up on the tripod and I'll start putting all this back together. Just like that, the pump is installed with the filter. The clips do go on around the outside, but just to be safe, you put a cable tie around it, which I'm going to do now, and then I'll put the fuel level thing on the side, and then that is it, ready to take all the tape off and install it again, and then check we got no leaks and check it's all good.
A few inches later.
Well, today is the day, sort of. So basically today was meant to be my tune day. They're catching up on stuff, and I'm going to drop the car to them now. They should be able to do it this afternoon. I'll get them to record some clips as well, as I won't be there, and then or they'll be doing it tomorrow, but then they're going to need it also for it to be a cold start for the E85. So they'll need it for either, if they do it the Savo, they'll need it for Friday morning, or if they do it Friday, then they'll need it for Saturday morning. So either way, I'll be picking it up this weekend, and yeah, big shout out to them again for letting me know as well with what's going on and not having to rebook me in like in a month's time or whatever. That'd be a massive pain. Basically, yeah, it's tune day, but it's not tune day. So yeah, I already told them try get some clips of it and stuff like that, and yeah, he'll send them through to me, and I'll be able to edit them into this video, and I'll be able to get clips after I pick the car up anyway and see it and whatnot. Basically now I'm going to go get my injectors, and then, but because they're around the corner from each other, and then drop the car off, and then yeah, basically that is that, and then you should start seeing clips from now. I'll try my best to get you the ultimate content. So yeah, sit back, relax. I'm going to take this car now to Elite Pro to get tuned so we can make some bit of hot sauce, bit of that mild Nando's sauce, you know, not too hot, not too spicy, not too fast, because it's still stock turbo, but enough to, you know, give you that little kick in the rear. So yeah, we'll go to doing that, and then we'll see the car when I'm picking it up.